What is going on, family? It's your boy Terrell Bennett with Forex Executives, and this is the Forex Weekly Technical Analysis Breakdown, man. We're going to be going over a few pairs and also recapping some trades that I'm still holding from last week. I know last week I didn't do a video. I was taking a little break away from social media and stuff like that. So I'm back at it this week, man. So let's just jump straight into the charts. The first pair we'll be going over is Euro Jappy. All right, and we on the weekly chart. You guys know I love to do top-down analysis, see what's going on. So you can see on the weekly chart, we got this nice little bullish candle. All right, but I think that this is just a pullback. All right, I think this is honestly just a pullback because you can see that the market pushed up. Okay, market pushed down, pushed up, pushed down, made a lower low, and I think it just pulled back to make a lower high. And I think we're going to get that continuation to the downside at this nice little 123.20 area or even lower. Okay, so I just want to break this down to the daily, show you guys what I see. Right now, I see that the market, like I said, is making these higher lows. I mean, these lower lows and lower highs. Okay, the market did make, and I think it's just pulling back. And I think we're going to get a move all the way down to this 1.2320 area. But let me show you guys something. All right. So the market tapped. It broke this trend line. All right. You guys know I like to, when I place my trend lines, I like to touch as many candles as possible without cutting the colors. All right. And you can see that the market pushed down, came back to retest, pushed down again, came back for another retest, and I think we getting this nice rejection right now. Okay, so we did get a nice pin bar on the weekly. We got us a doji, and we got us a nice little bearish candle forming. All right, so that's why I think this thing is going to potentially go short. But then again, I like to paint multiple scenarios, so we could easily get a push up, all right, a close above, a pull back to this trend line, and then a move all the way up. So that's one thing to keep your eye on. Me personally, I think this thing is going to continue to short, but that's just me. We'll see what the market show me. If it shows me a long, if we get a close above this trend line, back above this trend line, then I'll be looking for a retest and then a move up. But I really want to see a pullback and then a move all the way down to the downside. All right, so let's just jump over to the next pair. I'm gonna keep this quick on Great British Pound USD. I'm actually in this trade right now. As you can see, I jumped in this trade up here last week at the 1.3180 area, and it's phenomenal. Pretty good trade. I'm up about 120 pips right now, so it's looking fairly good. I knew that the market was going to kind of pull back at the beginning of the week, so I may be able to compound this thing, but we did get this nice bearish rejection candle, or this bearish pin bar on last week's candle. So let's just drop down. And like I said, this was the same scenario. You can see that I had this trend line drawn and price respected it here, 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 here. All right, we got us a clean break of this trend line. The market pulled back to it, and then it's shorter, continue on. So I got a nice weekly target all the way down here at 1.2820, but I'll be paying attention at the 1.2920 area to see if I can get a rejection. And I'm gonna show you guys why. Because if I throw my fib from this high to this low, you guys know I talk about this all the time. If the market comes to the 78.6 or the 61.8 and get rejected, then it's likely to terminate at the negative 27. So I got my take profit a little bit above the negative 27 just in case. So when price gets to this area, I will be locked in to see what happens in that area. Okay, but for right now, I'm just letting this thing run, especially if we get a break of these lows. I think this thing could potentially plummet. All right, so I'll just be keeping my eye on this pair in the upcoming days just to see what's going to happen. All right, so USD CAD, okay, USD CAD, we can jump on a weekly and see what's going on. You can see that the market kind of pushed up, bounced off this trend line, pulled back to retest it. So right now, I think it's making a nice little flag pattern, so we may get a break above, but I'm gonna wait. Right, I'm gonna wait because I want to see the market break above, close, pull back, and then give me a move to the upside. So let's just break this thing down to the daily, and we can see it a little bit better. All right, so like I said, you can see that this flag pattern is forming right here. So the market is supposed to break out to the upside. Okay, and one thing about the flag pattern is if you throw your fib from the bottom of the pole, all right, which is here, and put your 0 to the top, all right, the market's supposed to come down and test the 61.8, which it did perfectly and bounced clean off of it. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna be a little bit conservative. I'm gonna wait for the market to actually break above this trend line, give me a retest, and then I can get a move all the way up, take profit up into this area. All right, or like I say, the market could push up, give us a nice bearish engulfing, and this thing could just plummet. So that's one thing to just keep your eye on. I will be paying attention. I got some alerts set in this area at 1.34, so I'll be looking for the market, what the market will do once it get into this area. All right, so CAD Jappy is another trade that I've been in since last week. And this was another situation. Like, the market is trading in this channel, and you can see that the market has just been trading from this channel high to the channel bottom. So it is at the channel high right now, and so I'm looking for this thing to go short. Okay, I think that Jappy could potentially be strong just this week, just going off of technicals. And so we take our fib from this high, and you can see that the market pushed up past the 78.6, but it did close below the 78.6. So that's a good sign that we get some bearish momentum. All right, and we got this nice little wick at the top of this weekly candle. So we got some buyer exhaustion going on right now. And you can see that the market gave us a nice bearish rejection candle here. We got a few dojis, and it's looking like we getting us a nice little bearish engulfing on the daily close. So I'll be looking at that right now. Like I said, I'm in this trade. I've been in this trade since last week. It jumped in at 83.80. So currently I'm up almost 50 pips on this trade. So I'm gonna be looking to take this thing all the way down to 81.20. Which will be a phenomenal trade if we can get all the way down to this TP. That'll be 260 pips and a 13-to-1. I'm risking 20 pips on this trade, which is phenomenal. So it'll be a 13-to-1. These are the trades that I like. I think it'll be a beautiful, beautiful trade if we can get these TPs filled. All right, so I'll be holding this thing unless the market show me something different. And last but not least, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. This is one thing that I am watching. Excuse me, sorry about that. And because the market is right at my weekly support area, which lines right up with this weekly trend line, so I'm anticipating the market to bounce in this area. All right, and you can see in my other videos I talk about this a lot. Market pushed up. This was resistance at one point. Market broke this area. It turned into support. It came back, but it did not retest this area. So this is the first time it retests this area since it's been broken. All right, so I'm looking for a potential push up, maybe a double bottom, and then a move to the upside. All right, so let's just break this down on the daily. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we can get a clear picture. All right, and you can see that we're getting a nice bullish rejection candle right now on the daily. So like I said, this is looking pretty good. I kind of want to see a double bottom, and you can see how the market hit right where my weekly support and my weekly trend line like intercepts each other. You can see price hit right there and bounce. So like I said, I want to see the market kind of pull back to this trend line one more time and then reject and then explode to the upside. All right, so let's just break this thing down to the H4 and let's kind of see what's going on. We got this nice little bullish engulfing, but like I say, I want to see a retest and then another bullish engulfing or a nice bullish rejection candle and then an explosion to the upside. So I will be keeping my eye on these few pairs, these little 5 pairs that I marked off this week. I hope this video helps you guys out a lot. If you got any questions, comments, anything, man, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I'll be leaving that my social medias in the description below. So feel free to hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff or whatever, man. So until next time, man, I hope you guys have a blessed trading week. Let's kill the markets, man. Remember, be patient, be disciplined, stick to your rules, and just murder the markets, man. Let's get it, all right?